Hello, my name is Mia Ehrman. Thank you for watching our training video today. This video is one of a series that deals with master detail web services. Today we're going to be showing adding a specific order to a customer. So first we will query the customer and then insert an order to that specific customer. To begin creating our web service, we'll go into the Service Manager and we'll click Record. Here we'll choose a unique service name, so we're going to call it Create New Order, and we are going to have our forms URL. Of course, we could record on a test environment and then later play back on a production environment should we need to, and then we'll click on Start Recording. Once we start recording, we see that the recording toolbar pops up. This is the Aura Player recording toolbar, which is basically our console for the recording process. Here we could do things like stop the recording, save the recording, or of course upload, which will create the web service. Once our form is loaded, we'll of course log into the form system by typing our username and password, and then we'll click on the log on button. And today we'll go into the orders screen. Here you see that we have a master detail form with the customer details above and a table of their orders below. So the first step is of course to query the specific customer. So I will click Enter Query, and then I'll type an ID. So I'm looking for customer 203. When I get the specific customer, I will click on the bottom block, which is the orders block, and click on the Add Record button. And here I will not add an ID. The ID is automatically generated, but I'll fill in all the rest of the order details, such as the date ordered, the date shipped, etc. It's very important when we record master detail type relationships to first query the master block, first to query the customer details. This will allow us to have the proper context when we do our insert order because we will need the customer records as well as the order records to create the final record in the Oracle Forms system from our web service or mobile client. So finally, I'll write the payment type, which is cash, and I will save. I see now that when I've completed my save at the bottom of the screen, I see the message FRM 4400 transaction complete, one record applied and saved. This will be our first indication that the record has been saved and the order has been created for the customer. But I will also click on the order ID because I would like that order ID to appear in my mobile app or my web service results. So now that I've completed the recording, I will click on the Stop button and then the Upload button to create the web service. Once I click on the Upload button, I see that I'm transferred to the Add a Service page. Here I am able to define more details for my web service. Okay, so we have the name of the service. I could write any type of description. We have the URL of the forms system that we are running. Of course, like I said, we can now replace this URL with a production URL should we choose. We could decide if the service will be REST enabled. And here above, we see all the parameters that were entered. So in order to insert our order, we will need the username, password, and a customer ID. That customer ID will be the one where the order will be entered. And then, of course, the order details. Once I'm happy with my service, I will click on the Create Service button. And that has created my web service. So now if we wanted to do a quick test to see that our web service actually inserts an order, we will click on the Create New Order web service that we've just generated. And we will click on the right mouse button to click to the test environment. So here we see a basic HTML page where we're able to add our input parameters in order to test the service. So I see here that the username and password have already been entered, and I'm going to be entering a new record for customer ID 203. But it'll be on the same dates, but we will change the total to, about $10,000. And now I will click on Test Service. Here below, I see the response parameters. So I see first that we have the status bar message FRM 4400, which means that our record has been applied and saved. As well, I see the new order ID 4925 has been returned. Those are my two indications that the order has been created effectively for our specific customer. But if we want to do just a quick check, I could re-query the customer. And if I look below, there is a new ID, like we said, 4925 with a new order total. Thank you for joining us today in this training session. If you're interested in other training sessions on other topics, please feel free to check out the resources page on our website, www.auraplayer.com. For more information, please feel free to contact us at support@auraplayer.com. Thank you.